reel it in. I got the bag, tell a friend. She got some ass, bring it in. Bitch, I'm the news, CNN. Yeah, reel it in. I got the
So, what's good, y'all? I back, Desno, with another video. Today, this video, what I gotta make is about, it's like, I have got a bunch of questions from my friends on WhatsApp about relationships. So like, I can be talking about relationships today. Okay, so first I want to say thanks to everybody who submit questions. And yeah, okay. The first question is, if a girl lies to you once, would you forgive her and try to work it out with her, or automatically don't fuck with her on that level no more? Okay, to be honest, if a girl lied to me once, yes, I would forgive her, and I would try to work on it, because like, I feel like everybody deserves a second chance or a third chance. It's just, it mostly depends on like what the person lie about. I mean, a lie is a lie, but it depends on the situation, like what's really going on. Okay, so the second question is, how to get over a relationship you put your all into. You and that person planned out a future, met parents, but unfortunately the relationship ended. Now I need advice on how to get over them and heal. Okay, to be honest, I was in a relationship for 4 years, and the way that I get over her is, okay, this may sound stupid, but like, keep going back until like you then, okay, let me explain this one with sense. Okay, like when you really in love with a person and y'all been together for so long, y'all like have your future plan with them, whatever, it can be hard to give that up. So like, you really gain, like, what I do is, like, even like if we will break up and I still be feeling like, oh, it's a what if we could have lost, or what if this, what if that, I just personally will keep going back until like I don't have no more what ifs left, to where I know for sure I don't want to be with you, I don't have nothing to do with you. That's it, that's dead. And that's how I personally would get over it. So the third question is, how do you get over the stage when you questioning why you get in the relationship in the first place? First of all, if you questioning why you get in that relationship in the first place, you shouldn't be in that relationship. So you need to backtrack and think on how to get out of that relationship, because it ain't gonna last if that's how you feel. Okay, so the fourth question is, would it be a problem if your spouse's parents don't like you? Personally, it ain't gonna be a problem for me, because I ain't in a relationship with my spouse's parents. So how they feel about me don't really matter to me, honestly. Yeah, I can respect you. I still gonna have respect for you and everything at the end of the day. But how you feel about me ain't gonna have nothing to do with my relationship. That's how I feel. So, right, the next question is, do you believe in long distance relationships? Why or why not? No, I do not. And personally, I don't believe in long distance relationships, because I was in a long distance relationship for 3 years, and I guess swing. Long story short, don't waste your time. I don't believe in it. I suggest that you don't fucking believe in it either. Okay, this, I ain't gonna lie, y'all must have been in my life, because y'all asked me a lot of questions that I've been through for sure. It says, what if you're put in a position where you're in a relationship with someone, but an ex whom you love comes back? What is your next move? Okay, honestly, when I was in that position, I did go back to my ex, but it was only because I had a what if, right? And we started to date again, and I realized that what if was a not. So, um, now my opinion on that is, if you just take a shit in the bathroom and you know that your mommy or someone just pick up your food, would you go back in the bathroom and eat that shit on the toilet, or would you go and eat the food? Stick to the new thing. That's my advice. Okay, the next question is, should two people get back together after both of them cheated? Well, basically, two of y'all wrong, and two wrongs don't make a right. But um, should two people who cheated get back together? I mean, y'all might as well get back together. I don't know, but okay. Honestly, if two people cheat on each other, should they get back together? If I cheat on you, well, I can cheat first. But if you cheat on me, and I cheat on you, and we break up, yeah, we could get back together because we even that. I mean, honestly, I don't feel like you should get back together because obviously, if y'all could do like that, y'all don't need to be together because y'all probably. I mean, I can't. If you, I ain't gonna go to that. But I don't think y'all should get back together because that ain't gonna be a healthy relationship. We got a next question that says, how to maintain trust with your partner. Okay, the way that you can maintain trust with your partner is like to keep each other updated on your feelings at all time. Like just keep each other updated. If instead of holding things in, always speak about how you feel. And but I to maintain trust. But the only thing I can say is just always say how you feel. Cause that's the me. But just communicate, talk. Okay. Another question is, how do you fix things when all you and your significant other do is argue? Y'all need to take a break. Because I ain't gonna lie. If I was in the situation I was, where all we do is argue, I can leave you because I don't feel like that making sense. Arguing don't make sense, by the way. You might as well just talk it out and get that out of the way. And all the cussing and carrying on don't make no sense. That just can make things worse. So, my best thing to say is, instead of arguing, talk. You know? Yeah, that. Okay, the next question is, what's the biggest turn off in a relationship on both sides? To be honest, I mean, I can't speak for everybody on this one, but the biggest turn off to me is nagging and complaining. If all you do is nag me and friggin' complain about things all the time, yeah, you can be single. Because I honestly hate that. If I in a relationship, everything could be going on, but I wouldn't mind. But if you friggin' nagging me and complaining about everything, ain't nothing happening. You could kiss that relationship goodbye. Okay. The other question is, what makes a relationship last long term? Like, what I could say would make a relationship last long term is be willing when the other person ain't willing. But like, cause it's like, for example, it'd be like, you talk to this gal and like she get annoying or to you or whatever, and like you ain't on her run, but she's still like keeping the conversation up, still like keeping the relationship going, and then when she get tired, then this is your time to step that up until y'all like get on the same level to as where y'all feelings mutual about each other or whatever, because there can be times when you get tired of the person, honestly, and you still know you love them, but you still can, but you have to stick it out. Just be willing when the other person ain't willing. Okay, I just see this question here say, okay, how, my question is, how long you think you should be talking to someone before you know it ain't going nowhere? And I could say, honestly, from the jump, let's just say by the first month, usually I would say by from the jump, but like in other cases, other people should give it like a month before they can know if the relationship ain't going nowhere. It ain't really have nothing to do with talking or anything, but it's just the person actions. Like depending on how the person act towards you or whatever, then you know if the relationship going somewhere or not. Because some people ain't really to, they may say they want to, but they ain't gonna show you that. So that all right there can show you. Okay, the next question is, what would you define as cheating? Okay, first of all, you have to be in a relationship to cheat. That's number one. So if you're in a relationship, I don't care if y'all talking for 10 years, that ain't cheating. Let me just start off by saying that. And what would I define as cheating? Anything that you do that you would hide from the person that you're dating, that you would want to hide or delete your like if you do something and delete the message or anything that you have to hide is cheating. Okay, that's it. The next question is, would you stay after your spouse cheat? Honestly, this is a iffy question because it's like, yeah, I know. It depends on, okay, if my spouse cheat, I would stay dependent on like how long it was going on, um, what they do. Mostly on those two things. Like if you fuck if you been messing around with somebody on me for like a long time, ain't nothing happening. Like if it just happened once or something, I guess people just make mistakes. So yeah. Okay, this question here is basically the same question. Say, do you move on if your other half cheats, or just stay and work it and take it as a life lesson? I mean, honestly, after the person cheat, it's it's totally up to you. You ain't obligated to stay with this person or anything. But if you could trust within your heart, your mind, your soul that they ain't gonna do it again, then it's totally fine. But if you can be iffy about it, I don't think it makes sense. You might as well just out the door. Let that go quick. Cause that ain't going nowhere, trust me. Any little while come up, that coming back up. That don't make no sense. If you ain't gonna forgive the person, you might as well just move on. And when I say forgive the person, I mean like after that's finished and done, don't ever bring it back up. That's it. I know plenty gals like bring things back up and be like, oh, you do this, you do that, whatever. If you ain't forgive me, then leave. So this question say, why do couples that argue the most last the longest? Well, I don't like to argue, but arguing is still a form of communication. So when they argue, they actually still get to say how they feel. So they still, that way they will have an opportunity to change what they doing or what they did. I mean, you can't change what you did, but like you could know better for next time, you know? So like, I feel like not all couples that argue last long, but some couples that argue last long because they still, at the end of the day, they still communicate. Okay, this right here is a tough question because I never had a relationship like this. But it say, how do you get back to having a healthy relationship when it's based off of sex? Honestly, if your relationship is based off of sex, that relationship ain't going nowhere. because after the sex get boring, like after they then get used to it, that basically over because they can go somewhere else looking for sex. So I feel like if you can be in a relationship, the relationship need to be based off like friendship, like y'all really gotta know each other. So like when the sex get boring, y'all still have your friendship to last over, you know, and learn new things. Okay, this question is one of the hardest ones for me because I don't really know if I looking at it from a wrong point of view or what. But the question say, what would you do if your partner starts to feel more like family than a lover? Okay, honestly, I feel like the goal is for your lover to be family, like to be a part of your family because yeah. So like I feel like I would want my partner to feel like family because at the end of the day when we get married or whatever, we have to be a family. So I don't know if I take that in the wrong way or what, but that's how I feel. Just the last question, right? The last question is how to keep my significant other happy. Okay, first, what I could say is, you need to be there for emotional support. That's the first thing. First and foremost, emotional support. Second, uh, but don't nag. Don't be down. They throw for everything they do. Like, um, one thing I would do is I would put myself in my partner's shoe and be like, okay, I'll be like, if I was them, what would I would want me to do for her to be happy? Like, if I was okay, I'd be like, what would if I was her? What would I want my boyfriend to do for me to be happy, like that? And then like I'll do things like that. I'll go off of that, and then like just listening to them, you can know like things they would want. You could like you will figure out like things so they like and stuff like that to know how to make them happy. Just listen. That's all I can say. You could just listen because you can get a lot from that. So thanks for tuning in to this video. I hope y'all get something out of that. If y'all have like any ideas for me to do for my next video, nothing to do with Walmart, please, because I live in the ghetto and I ain't trying to get shoot. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And thanks for watching.
You know that chopper on me. You know that chopper on me. Yeah, I get them motherfucking lit.